And we're back that quickly. Yeah, because the other load was actually, on the way here. So we were dealing with that one until we dropped it off. Now we dropped it off. Now we're good to go. Picking up the next one. Next one, 3:48 right now, and I gotta be there by 5 p.m. I got 42 miles left to be exact as of right now. So I gotta turn on my phone as well as watch that GPS and see which way is the best way and the fastest way to get there without traffic. Maybe I'll take some residentials, maybe I'll take some highways, not residentials, but you guys know what I mean, some regular streets or whatever with some stoplights instead of taking I-5 over there. I don't know exactly. So too much chit-chatting right now. I gotta figure out which way I'm gonna go. So let's go grab this stuff. The next load is the usual that I do. Usually there is no usually. That's the thing. Usually there is no usually in the expediting. It's always something new, something, and if we do something a couple times, then we just do it a few times and move on. There's no more load like that. Sometimes we used to do like tires delivering to the same place, sometimes picking up out of different places out of Montana, like airplane tires and stuff or airplane equipment. But that was, not every day. There was no set schedule for that or any of that. It was like Belgrade, Bozeman, things like that, Great Falls. Those were different loads. With this, I'm amazed that we still have this thing from Medline and we're actually doing it to this day. It's been probably close to half a year now that it's been going on. I mean, I'm grateful. It's okay. It helps out the guys that are here that want to get out, or the ones that are sitting around on a Monday. It's a good load for Monday to Tuesday, and it pays well. It pays a round trip either here, or you can, like I've said before, you can go to Salt Lake. Excuse me. You can go to Salt Lake if you want after delivery, however you want to do it. Anyways, I'm not giving it up to anybody. I'm gonna be doing it myself until we either find somebody permanent that's gonna run this, or just, whenever drivers get to Washington, they can run these as well. Already had a few people running them, so let's get to pickup. Enough chatting. Wanted to say what I'm grateful for today. When I see all this rain, I remember the previous two vans that I had. The blue van, before that silver one, I started filming stuff when I was driving that silver one. The silver one had a leak, a roof leak. Somehow, for some reason, because it had a roof AC, somehow it was leaking out of the intake where it was pulling the air from the inside, where it was sucking the air in from the inside. It was leaking from there. I don't know why, but every rainfall, it was leaking from there. Also, when it was hot and I was using that roof AC, for some reason that condensation didn't go anywhere either, and it was leaking from that as well. So no matter what, rain or hot, it was always leaking from that stupid thing. And my bed was on that side and it was leaking right on the bed, so you kind of had to either put a towel there or figure something out, a towel and some kind of a tray to catch all the water. It was really dumb. I didn't like it. Before that van, I had a blue van, and that blue van was leaking as well. I don't know where the leak was from, but it was leaking on the wheel wells on both sides. It was leaking from under the insulation that I had. I had insulation under there, and I didn't have carpet up top. What did I have up top on that one? Now I gotta think what the roof was like. Anyways, that roof, was it plastic? I think it was plastic, some kind of plastic that I had up there. Anyways, it was leaking from somewhere, and for some reason, the way it was all set up, it was leaking on the wheel wells on both sides. Well, it was very annoying. It didn't get anybody wet or anything, but it was very annoying because both of them, it was leaking right on top of those wheel wells. Even though I had protective stuff on there, basically I had foil with insulation, with foam on top of that, like half-inch thick. It kept it quiet and it kept the heat in on the wheel wells. So I'm gonna order some for this van as well. cover them up as well. That way it will be a little more quiet back there while I'm driving. Plus it'll keep the heat out and the cold out as well. But I'm just, I don't know, driving in this kind of weather, remembered all that stuff I was dealing with both those vans, and just grateful that it actually, this one is not leaking. And I think maybe because the actual wrap that this thing was wrapped with is still on top. It looks ugly. When I do a drone flight, I try not to capture the roof because it looks like crap. And the roof looks like crap because it still has the old wrap on it. And from all the like branch scraping and whatever, it doesn't look good. But maybe that wrap is actually protecting it from leaking. I don't know. Eventually, when the van gets old, and in the heat and in the cold, blah, 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 it's going to start leaking no matter what sometimes on you guys. So you just got to get up there and do your diligence and, you know, silicone the whole roof and hope that you did a good job and that it's going to stick and that you did it the right way. But today I'm grateful. Look at this changed weather. Snowing, snowing, snowing. Traction tires advised. Watch for slush, 55 miles an hour, so on and so forth. I'm just glad I made it through the pass and I'm heading out of this actually. Hopefully, slowly. I don't know, on camera I guess you can't really see all the snow. But it is slushy and it is snowing. And people are driving 55, even less. Seems like all I do these days is just fill up and fill up and fill up. $4.89 over here in Cle-Elam for me. I got 10 cents off. It's $4.99 I guess. Regular price, which is still not too bad compared to the other, you know, truck stops and all the other places along the empty and rolling home. It's like 9 o'clock local time, 8 o'clock Pacific time. I've headed out. What I wanted to say about Montana, the mountain time itself is actually, for some reason, it's very dark in the morning here compared to like Pacific time. We have I don't know exactly what time sunrise is, but at 5:30 in the morning, after the time change in March, we have, like, at 5:30 in the morning, you're able to see everything. I'm not saying it's the sun is up already or something like that. It's not up yet, but at 5:30 it's very visible. In Montana, it's what's visible at 5:30 seems like it's visible at around 7:30/8 o'clock. Well, somewhere around there, about 7:30, because at 7 o'clock it's pure darkness here still. Can you believe it? At 7 it's still dark. Yeah, very unusual for me. We had the daylight savings time, so, you know, flip the clocks back, should be lighter out, but for some reason not here, not in Montana, not in mountain time. And I don't know what it is, but it's like that in Boise, Idaho, it's the same thing. I know over there it's really dark in the morning, so when you're sleeping you think it's still like 5 a.m. or 4 a.m., but it's already like 7. Yeah, you gotta keep an eye out on your times when you're out there. Finally getting springtime over here. No snow usually anywhere around here. You can see in the mountains, yes, there is some still, but out here on the road, on the sides here, no snow. And all the ice that's been on the lake, like in all the bays, that's gone already. It's all melted. I mean, it's 43 degrees at 9 in the morning over here, so lake is nice and calm. Beautiful, beautiful springy weather. It's not really, you know, like when you think of spring, you think of sunshine and like 55, 60 degrees. Spring in Montana is a little different.